Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, what is your person thinking and feeling? Where is this connection headed? Any guidance Spirit can have for you in this connection. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody new. Certainly any cross watchers always welcome in these readings. So Spirit, please share with me, for my Sagittarius, what is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know about the person that we're thinking of? Where is this connection headed? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a date, courting, meeting, an anniversary. Okay, dating, starting to date, getting to know each other. I have hidden motives, disguising, hiding behind a mask. Is somebody holding back? Has somebody been... you know, the mask is always this sense of, oh, please just open up to me. And sometimes it's a matter of time. And sometimes it's their personality that they will literally say, I have a hard time opening up. I have a hard time expressing myself. And that should be a big flag for you, especially if you are wanting to be in an emotional connection. You know, the person who can't be emotionally available is going to be a problem. So we want to be careful with that. I have a player, manipulative, being tested. Boy, players are hard, aren't they? Because they're really good at what they do. And they know how to seduce people. They know how to say all the right things and do all the right things. And they have the right moves, Spirit just said. So are we being played, or are you going to play this player? So let's see where we're going. They're saying a storm warning. Be careful of the drama. Be careful of somebody they just use the word collision, like that you could be colliding into a situation with somebody else, or you could be getting yourself into something that you don't want to be in. Okay, so be careful with that. Let's keep going. Spirit, what is going on with my Sag person? I have an emperor. I'm sorry, this is my emperor. So I've got somebody with, they're saying an inflated ego, proud of themselves. They are high confidence, something like that. So maybe their ego is getting the best of them, and maybe you're starting to figure out that their ego is a big part of this connection. I do have a star coming into me. So maybe this is somebody that you think you could be very happy with, and you really feel like you can, Spirit's saying that you can change them, okay? Just be careful with stuff like that, because you can't change somebody, all right? How they're presenting themselves is how it's going to be. And usually the things that you see in somebody right from the beginning are the things that really stand out down the road. So, little bit of a caution, I'm going to say, that Spirit is saying, you know, watch their actions, they're saying, and their behaviors, okay? Maybe their words are great. Maybe they say the sweetest things, but maybe they're more manipulative than you know, and you're not seeing it. I have a moon. This is coming into me. Keep your eyes open, okay? Just a little bit of, sometimes when we really have a crush on somebody, we really have deep feelings for somebody, we don't see the clues that Spirit is sending us. But right now I feel like I've got somebody who is, feels, they just said it's almost like the ball is in their court. Like they're the ones that get to decide when and if they're going to see you. They're the ones that decide where we're going to go, what we're going to do. You're always going to them, something like that. So be aware of, is it fair? Is it equal? Or is it very one-sided? Something's coming into me along those lines. Spirit, share with me their feelings. What do we have? I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. So they've been holding back their feelings. They have been, and I'm not sure why. So let's keep going with, why did they hold back their feelings? I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. So if they haven't come out and said that, then that's what we're waiting for. Maybe that's some, some good news, that they don't want to play games anymore, or they don't want to play the field. This player turns in their towel or whatever it is. It's like they don't want to play anymore. So maybe they've been holding back their feelings because they realize that they really are falling in love with somebody. I let my ego get in the way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. So maybe you see them in their true light. Everybody else sees them in a certain way. They're very confident, and you see them for who they are. And you're like, hey, you can't pull that game on me. You can't manipulate me the way that you manipulate other people. Like, that's not going to work with me. So there's a sense of, I've got your number. There's a sense of they've met their match. Okay. Just that feeling of they're not going to get away with anything. Okay. With you. I just feel that way. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Now they're changing, and maybe they feel uncomfortable with that change. Sometimes when you fall in love, you start to feel like you're losing control of your own decisions because you feel that, your heart is leading you, or you're not thinking clearly because you're, just kind of dizzy. Yeah, let's see what this one says. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. So you have been challenging this person to come out of their shell or open up more. Spirit just shared the word expose to me, that they need to expose themselves, expose their feelings. So there's something going on with that, but maybe if they were a player and they just, they were like on this kind of surface level of relationships before, where they were just having a good time, Spirit said, now they are going deeper, and that's a different animal for them. That's something that they're not used to. So they've got to get used to the idea that they're in a relationship, that they are expressing their feelings and that they have deep feelings for somebody. And you could be the first person that's able to cross that line, that invisible fence that they've had around them for years, that nobody has ever gotten through. I have a 9 of Cups. So they do feel comfortable with you. I like that. I like that they feel, this comfort. Ace of Cups. They're falling for you. They have this player's fallen for you. And I think this player is, I think their playing days are over because you could be the first one that just, knocked down that guard, knock down that invisible shield. A Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's something about you. There's something different. There's something special. You're it. You're it. They've been waiting for somebody like you. So that's what's going on. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you have struck them. Okay, like you have love struck. Like you have struck them. So I think they're opening their eyes to like a whole new life, a whole new path, a whole, and is that scary? Yeah, it's scary, especially when you are, somebody who has kind of a routine. I date somebody for 3 or 4 months. It doesn't really go anywhere. I end that. I start dating somebody new, so they could have bounced around a lot. They could have had a lot of, I'm going to say, superficial relationships that they really weren't deep. And you're the first person that has broken through and I'm going to say just like gotten to their heart, and they like that. I have a Hierophant. Maybe they're feeling this is bigger, like this is a spiritual connection. I have a Death card. I'm going to say letting go of this feeling of I have to run, or I have to be with somebody new all the time, or I'm going to get bored. So maybe they're going to let go of something that they've been carrying with them that is some kind of an identification as to them and how they treat relationships. So they're changing because of you. They're making a life change because of you. Wow. 9 of Swords. There's a worry. Okay, there's the worry that they're going to get bored. You know, this is somebody who probably is very, very attractive, very confident, can date a lot of people, but there is something about you that is definitely holding their attention. You've got their number. They can't get away with anything with you. They've met their match. So that is what's keeping them excited. But there's always that fear of, am I going to get bored with this? And is there, you know, the next best thing, which is, you know, the next shiny object. But I don't know. Spirit just said this time it's different. This time it's different for them. I have a Knight of Pentacles. They do want to put some time and effort into this, is how I feel. I really want to put this time in. And I have a Knight of Cups. I really feel like they've fallen in love. Now, you could be the first person that they've ever, you know, there's a difference between caring about somebody and loving somebody and falling in love with somebody. Now, you can usually count on your hand how many people you fall in love with in your lifetime. So you could be the first person that they've fallen in love with, and the first person in a long time. And are they willing to change because they just feel so different because of you? I'm going to say yes. King of Pentacles at the bottom of my deck. Okay, so they could feel really confident in other areas of their life, and you could be the missing piece of the puzzle in their life. I'm doing really good in these areas of my life, but I've never been able to find the person I wanted to share my life with or settle down with, or that I would really commit to. So there's this sense of it's just different this time. It's just different. How nice. All right, let's see. The distance will never change my love for you. Okay, so no matter how far away you are from me, maybe there's a little distance between us for some of you. Maybe we've got to travel to see each other. Please take these lonely nights away with your love. So maybe we can't be together every night, and that's starting to, we're really starting to feel the space between us. So that could be going on. I remember everything about you and that day. I feel like that's the day that we met. I feel like my life changed. I want to say that, my life changed, the day we met. It's true. That moment in time that happens with people, that I'll never forget how we met. I'll never forget how I felt. I'll never forget the way you looked at me. Those are moments in time that we appreciate when we have these people come into our lives, these soul connections. I can't stop loving you. We are meant to be. I feel like, there's something about you. There's something about you. If this person played the field, dated a lot of people, those dating days are over, is how I feel. I feel like they finally met the one that they were searching for. So we're going to put this out into the universe. What a beautiful reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website in the link below, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. In the meantime, I will see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.